So I've been completely out of the loop for the last 2 weeks, and this is just due to a bunch of stuff that has been happening that I had to deal with IRL. And I also described part of this in my last video, which you should totally check out as I talk about a new project that is being worked on, specifically a game that is being worked on for S&box called Project PyCrumb or PyCrumble. Now, while that is very awesome news, it seems like we got even more amazing news. A really big update to the S&box editor, specifically the asset browser, which is the asset browser 2.0 update. Now, I do want to note that, of course, this is a massive update. So there's a ton of changes and things that have happened, and I decided to kind of pick out the ones that are the most important. Of course, shout out to Ubre for catching me up to speed and providing a way for me to kind of get more informed about what all these changes are, which we're going to get into within this video. So with the Asset Browser 2.0 update, there's going to be a ton of quality of life changes, which improve the user experience for both beginners and experienced developers with finding assets, staying organized, and much more. Some of these quality of life improvements are basic changes like time and date when an asset was modified. Now, this is something that, while it may seem incredibly minor, it is something that is very important for people who want to be organized and also people who are working in either small to large teams if they're going to work on a game or S&box. Another change is folder icons, which is incredibly helpful for people who are very visual and need this sort of visual example where certain things are. Some massive changes are tag filters, which are very specific for things that you're looking for between either game modes, maps, models, and much more. And assets, showing you the organizations that made these assets, as an example, which is Face Punch as shown in this picture. Speaking of game modes, there's a separate S&box.game browser specifically for picking these cloud assets, which originally was named asset.party. So with all these massive updates, again, this is probably going to be one of the best times for people who are interested and want to learn more about S&box and possibly create a game to get involved at this moment. Because for one, the game itself, while it is not out yet, it still gives a lot of people who are interested time to learn more about what's going on and try to figure out what they can do to create the game that they would love in S&box. I would say if you are interested and want to know more about S&box, definitely check out this video right here for more information. And otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.